Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. I almost forgot to turn on the damn volume, like I sometimes do, because I'm an idiot. Gotta put this microphone closer to me. Hold on, give me 1 second. There we go. It should be kinda better. Kinda. Maybe not really. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. How are all of you doing? How are you guys doing? I am awake. Definitely. It's a little strange feeling to be heading back to streaming on our normal time. But at least I get to sleep quite often. I took a nap. Very good nap. Best nap. Greatest nap. Not really. Not really when I think about it. Anyhow. Apparently a couple of things happened that I did not expect to happen. Honestly, I don't even know whether I should talk about it or not. I don't think anybody has an issue with it, but it's just very strange that it happened. Two things. The first one, I kind of forgot. The second one is the Pope is dead. I don't know much about what happened. Apparently he had pneumonia, and he was in the hospital for a while already. And he just happened to die, I think either yesterday or today. One of the 2 days. I just woke up, I went on YouTube, and I just scrolled through the recommended videos, and one of them is just the news being like, yep, the Pope is dead. And I'm like, what? That's a little out of nowhere. Also, yes, I'm gonna be restarting this game, because by golly, do I simply just... I need that first 2 days to not be a mess of a thing, at the very least. So I'll be restarting the, I guess, just restarting our save. I did make like one separate save, just to try a couple of things out, because I wanted to see a couple of things, you know, just try to get my bearings a little bit more. Let me see how we can do this. Reset. Yeah, we can just like delete it. Sure. Make a new one. Jolly try 2. There we go. Create a new slot. We'll see how this one goes. I did try to make the game a little bit less of a struggle for my PC, and I don't think that really worked. I think the game in general, just because of the map and whatever, takes quite a bit out of my... Why did it say list download failed? Anyhow, as I was saying... what was I saying? Despite my attempt to try and make it a little bit more friendly for my computer to handle, I can't really do anything about it. The game itself runs on like at 60%, 40 to 60 of the GPU, so that plus the OBS and all that stuff, it's just gonna have things at a high temperature whether I like them or not. Let's just hurry it up to the base, which is a little bit difficult to get to. I forget which way it was again. Which way is like the quickest way, really. This side is more lit up. Yeah, let's just go this side. I think this side also has the... I think technically that's it over there, but I'm not 100% certain. The first time I went through here, it was just a lot more easy to see. And we can sprint there. I mean, it's it's not going to cost us too much to just run ourselves in the direction of the base. I don't know how we're gonna get much of the base cleaned up. I know there's a furnace in the bottom. I figured that out. In the basement, that little big thing behind the boxes is a furnace. We need one of the gas canisters to help light it up. I don't know if the coal does anything for us. I'll be honest. It feels like it probably won't, but I'll probably try to toss it in there. I didn't figure out how to work it, though, so that's still gonna be a problem. Was it this way or that way? I do not remember. Hold on. Nope. Okay, that... Gotta keep going this way. It is kind of odd that they just drop you here in the night. I suppose just to spook ya. Give you a little bit of the jitters and all that good stuff. Trying not to use my flashlight too much, because it is at the end of the day a resource that I'd like to maintain. There it is. Just gonna cross this little bridge and get going to the basement first thing first. Maybe even grab a notebook from the either the room. Actually, I'll go to the computer room first. Forget that these are also out here. Don't know how much of a good use they are. I didn't see this before. There's cameras that are here that you can activate. There's this thing, which I don't know if anybody will drop anything in there. Right, go to anywhere. I think I can turn on the light. Yes, I can. Grab me that book right there. And bring this suitcase to our room, I suppose. I don't know if having all the, like, a certain amount of lights on fucks with anything. I still remember that we had our... What were they called? The freaking generator things off in the distance just die out a million times for no real reason. How do I drop things? I kind of forgot. That's how you do it. Put that right there. That's fine. Can we use this as a... Yes, we can. Okay, we can put things in here. Send this little nightstand. That's good to know. We don't need... let me put this other book in there. Collect. Use. Store one of those in there. Store this random piece of paper in there. You can't store a lot, but it's better to use it than to not use it. I can sort of make my way around in this darkness a little bit. Alright, should be something down here I can grab. Did not mean to just knock all of that around. Hold this. Start bashing away. rubber. Just, what the hell is this? Oh, I forgot that that button makes me fall every time. I feel like that's something that's just not gonna change. It's gonna be me tripping over. I also don't know whether having these wooden things would be of any use at all. Let me check out the computer real quick. Okay, we're actually doing pretty alright. Make sure OBS is taking in this stuff, because sometimes OBS decides not to do things the way I like it to. Okay, let me collect these little food things. I didn't mean to collect that, but sure. Let's see what's here. Paper, just garbage. I don't understand why there would be mostly garbage in supply boxes, but you know what? If we could file a report, I would. Collect a potato, put that in the fridge later. I feel like I gotta figure out how to work with this machine. There's this, which I have not opened up, and I kind of feel like I shouldn't for some reason. Kind of freaks me out. How many can we carry at a time? I know we can't carry too much. I don't even know if we can get ourselves a backpack or anything of the sort. That's not that. Okay, we can carry 500 volume. I assume we're just supposed to toss anything in here that's garbage. That's my initial assumption, because I don't know how else you get rid of all of this. I also don't know whether having all of these on is a bad thing. Playing, I still don't know what this routes the power to. I wish I could figure that out. Coordinates make sense, calculations, downloading, utilities, all of it except playing makes sense. I also need to place these somewhere. I just hope one of these gives me some kind of, something, just something in general. Because a lot of them just have garbage. I'm gonna have to eventually figure out how to open these up. Actually, I should just be tossing these in the furnace. What am I doing? Just toss all that wood in there. I'm sure it'll be fine. Wish it was a little brighter down here. I feel like the lights are not in the best place. There we go. Okay. I got no idea what I should even be prioritizing if I'm if I'm being honest. Put that in there. I'm gonna be seen as very dumb if this is not in fact where I'm just supposed to toss all this garbage. Coal, I still have no idea what to do with the coal. I feel like the coal is just it's here, but at the same time, it's like there's an obvious use for it. I don't know if it's smart to use the coal for that though. Assuming there's anything else the coal can be used for. Yuki, hail to thee. How are ya doing, pal? I've restarted this game just because I wanted to not have the most useless first like 4 days of this game that I've that first slot doesn't exist anymore. We're restarting. How are you doing, by the way? How did you sleep? What did you eat? All that good stuff. Okay, let me see. Turn this on. I know there's like a bunch of these around here somewhere. Gotta get all this out of the way. Gotta get all this out of the way. Is there any more? Gotta get... This is metal, but that's fine. I don't know if we can burn the metal in the furnace. Feels like that would be something that's not inherently a possible thing to do, but that's okay. How is this on the ground? You are? That doesn't sound very... You know... confident. Tired? Ah, you're tired. That's unfortunate. The elf is tired. I'm sorry to hear that. I wish you were the complete opposite of tired. I wish you were energized, filled with great ambitions. Maybe being tired doesn't have anything to do with great ambitions. Never mind. But you know what I mean. Put that there. There should be more around here. I swear there was. No, I brought them into this room. Did you at least have some brekkie, you know? Don't know what to do with all of this. Get this out of the way. Actually, it should have been like past lunchtime. What? Breakfast. Brekkie. But I suppose by now you should have had lunch as well. Now that I think about it. Time zones. They are a thing I must remember. You believe you did at 3 p.m. Believe, huh? Believe. Okay, got that. Got this. Okay. I still don't know much about all of this. We can manually shut this down. Or turn it on. I clicked it on accident. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, yeah, that's just a manual way to do that, even though it takes time. Cameras are disabled. We have to turn those on. I think we do anyways. We got a store, we got achievements, advancements, sorry, not achievements. The database, modules and upgrades. We don't have to do any of that for today though. First day is just a day. Forget that it like rains every time you start the game. Your D&D friend told you that after he showed your D&D group a photo to his lesbian friend, she wanted to hit on you because she thought you were she thought you were female. You know, that's a That's a compliment, I suppose. Certainly, certainly, I don't even know whether to call it like a backhanded compliment or just like a normal compliment. A normal compliment. For you, yes. Good, good. I'm glad that you are fond of this news. I find it a little silly, but you know, because it is a little silly. But it's good. That's good. For you. There's so much metal in here, I don't really know what to do with it. There has to be somewhere else I can take the metal. I think I have to burn all of the paper down in the furnace in the basement. That's all I know. I'm gonna take this and bring it down to the basement. I myself have not done much. Have you? I did find out that the Pope died. That was kind of something that took me, like, just jarred me when I randomly came across that. Outside of that, what have I done really? Is this a cleaning simulator? No, yes, kind of. The Pope died. Yeah, apparently he had like some pneumonia and he's been in the hospital for like a week or two, and like he died either yesterday or today, which, you know, considering that yesterday was Easter and that's the whole like Jesus rising thing. Well, you know, thematic, I suppose. A little bit if the superstitious types are to be, what am I trying to say? If you're the superstitious type, it's like, oh, you know, God took him. God just took him. Took him on the day Jesus rose. Gas can on the fuel. Can't I place it there? Why not? Why can't I place it there? Yes, I can. Never mind. I just did it the wrong way. Sam, hail to thee. What am I supposed to do with this fucking thing? Just put over there, I guess. Nar, 1 day later. So he died today. Then. Francis was 88, though. True, true. He was an old man. It's just still a little bit, you know. A little bit like, huh. You know, makes you raising a brow type of thing. You scared Summer? How did you scare Summer? What did you do? What did you do, Sam? Okay, this needs to... That needs to not do that. I would like it if it didn't make all that noise. Not in a haha way, though. What did you do? Don't tell me you, like, almost perished and scared the living heck out of Summer. Yuki says you scare people because you walk silently. What are you, a ninja? Thought you were an elf, not a ninja. Gotta figure out how this works. You woke up this morning and half your face wasn't working. Oh, that's no bueno. I didn't even know I had my light on. Yeah, I feel that would scare me too. That would scare me too, to wake up without without half my, just either somebody I know or my own face not working. Is your face okay now? Elves can walk on top of the snow. Legolas did. Ah. So it's a gracefulness then. You're arguing gracefulness. The elves are graceful, and that's how you walk silently. Where's the coal? I don't know whether this coal is going to be useful to toss in here or not. Oh, mannequin. You go in there too. Let me just... leave that to its own devices. You and... You're better than human, you say. I don't know about that. I'm trying to figure out how this works, but I don't know. I'm not gonna turn it on just yet. Has your face begun to work again? I don't know if I asked this already, Sam, but has your face begun to work once again? Yes, you are. No, you're not, Yuki. You're just an elf. A dirty, knife-eared individual. What is that emote you just put? A shush. Okay, that is just... You are not dirty? Depends. I think you're very dirty. Very, very dirty. So you waited like an hour, still no face movie, so you went to the stupid doctors, and apparently you slept funky on a nerve, or you're gonna have a stroke at some point. Fingers crossed, you slept funky and your face still not worky, but all the other stroke signs aren't there, so they think it's the nerve. Scary, but better than a stroke. I feel like I've heard of that happening too, so... You know what, maybe it's not the most uncommon thing. You are not allowed to talk to me like that. I'm allowed to talk to you however I please. I am a god amongst men. I speak, and my word is law. Okay, maybe not law, since I'm not exactly worshipped, but close enough. I'll punch you really hard in the shoulder, and you're gonna be like, ow! And I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's what you deserve. Rah. But you can't smile or laugh without looking stupid. I would imagine so. I would imagine so. Cannot be pleasant. Cannot be pleasant. I hope you can, like, eat just fine and whatnot, because that still is, you know, pretty darn spooky to have that happen. And I hope it gets better soon, rather than later. Yuki says, no, you're not. And just bonks. You're the only god I'm the only god you believe in? Finally, I have one believer. Yuki refuses to believe in me. Yuki is too stubborn for such a thing. Rude god. I'm not rude. I'm just a god. This is typical god behavior. Have you ever seen the Greeks? And I guess every other Mediterranean god? And also kind of the Eastern gods, but it really depends which ones. And maybe, well, not really the Indian gods, now that I think about it. They're kind of chill, some of them. Some of them are just like representations of primordial things, so I can't really judge them too harshly. You can, but not without accidentally biting your lip. Ah, yeah, I suppose that is a problem. Not stubborn? Shush, you are stubborn. You're stubborn. Only the strong of mind would believe in me. True, you are strong of mind. Your brain big. Yuki brain? Small. Small elf brain. Very minuscule. Which is why Yuki just simply cannot believe. Oh. I forgot our character needs to consume food, so let me drop one of these on the ground. Not myself. I dropped myself on the ground. That was not ideal. We also need to go eepee. Let me turn off the light down here. Oh yeah, also you can't blink on that side. That's not... Are you just like having to manually blink so that you can keep your eye dry? Because you gotta make sure you don't leave your eye undried. No, it's daytime already. So you haven't blinked in a while. Try to, you know, just try a little bit to make it blink. You know, just use your index very carefully. I'm mean? Why am I mean? Yuki, I'm not mean. I'm lovely. forgot how to get off the bed. Oh yeah, you keep wiggling your eyelid. There you go, problem solved. What just made the noise out there? Okay, 80% of sleep. That's good enough. I need to put a potato away. This can be left out. This needs to be collected. This potato, I don't know what to do with them, because I don't think we have any recipes. Take all this out. Collect this banana. You know what? Maybe I should collect this and just put it in the incinerator. Put this in the freezer. Collect this. This is so annoying. I can only imagine how annoying it must be for you. I would tweak out a little bit. I called you stupid? No. I called you small-brained. Big difference. Not the strongest of minds, you know? You can't have attitude at summer because you can't raise or lower your left eyebrow. Just do your right eyebrow. There you go. Problem solved. You can be a sassy little individual. Does it look funny when you lift your eyebrow? You're rude? No, I'm just me. Like the Rock meme. This is not on, so I'll leave that like that. Let's see our daily tasks. We should have received one. No, I'm rude. I don't think so. Okay, we still not received a new one. So that's fine. You're an elf? I may not talk to you like that? Well, I just did. So, hee hee ha ha. Let me just put that like that. Let me just drop them all on the table, actually. I wish I could just... Well, I can just drop them all on the table if I actually use this. There we go. Just ignore that noise in the background. You look dumb with one raised eyebrow. Oh man, you're so distraught by this that you're making emojis the old-fashioned way. Oh, I just fell off the damn thing. That's fine. Put these up there. Yuki's like, I like making Yuki a little angy elf. Elf that can probably dunk on me if we were to play basketball, but, you know, little nonetheless. Put this right there. Never mind, that's just gonna fall. There we go. Can this stop making noise? There we go. You feel quiet? Why do you speak a lot with your face, so you feel quiet. That's, yeah, I would imagine that would not be nice, you know, when you're so used to using your face to communicate, and then all of a sudden it's like, no more, no more face. Face unused. You're not allowed. More like... Yuki, no! Yuki, no! That's so rude. That's so rude. Okay, let me see. How do I push this back over there again? Okay. Enough. Enough. Enough of whatever's going on here. You may not make you angry. Oh, I may not make you angry. I think I can make you angry whenever I please. It is entertainment. It is funny. Hee hee ha ha, as they say. Turn the light off because we're not in need of that. Something just made noises over there. I'm gonna ignore it. You are less like the elf of the immortal being and more like the elf on the shelf. Not the elf on the shelf treatment. Let me drop all of these organic garbage stuff. I concur. I second that notion, by the way. Don't talk to me? Okay. You'll come back and talk to me. Talk to the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just toss all of that garbage in there. There's an ungodly amount of garbage in here. Close it. Come on. Okay, do I have to like shift an E? Well, it certainly helps. Okay. Activate false. No, you're not. Desperate. Or if you would prefer, you could be the off-brand of elf on the shelf called mentally unstable on the table. Mentally unstable on the table. That is definitely a version that exists of elf on the shelf. Most certainly. You're not mentally unstable? Come on, Yuki. Let's be real here. You're at least a little bit mentally unstable. Okay, how do I turn this stuff on, though? I'm going to save. Just in case anything kooky happens. You're fully healthy? Don't know about that. Okay, this is open. Let's see if this has worked. I'm just mean, you're perfect. Okay, so that does work. Good to know. Good to know. That's how that works. The garbage goes in there. The mannequins, I don't know what I'll do with them. I killed one of their brethren. I don't know why I have my flashlight on. I'm wasting light on it. ISTG, God, every 5 minutes, Summer asks you to smile to her, to check your face, to 1, check your face, and 2, a little bit to laugh at you. Well, don't blame her, you know? I'm sure this is very stressful for her. As it is most likely for you as well. She's just making sure you're alright, you know? I may not be rude or mean to you because you're a higher being. We've discussed this many times, Yuki. I'm going to put you beneath me. That made it... Okay, don't... Fuck. I didn't mean it to sound like that. I meant, like, in a, like, status type of way. She's laughing at you? That's great. God bigger than elf? Exactly. Yuki just doesn't understand. Don't ruin this, Sam. Don't do it, Sam. Don't you? Oh. That is not how I meant it to come out. It's just my tone. My tone? I'm not very good with tone. Okay, get this all out of here. I wish I could just keep these doors open. That'd be sort of useful to me. Don't touch you, you'll call the elf police. I don't think the elf police could do much. They would just be very annoying about things. Probably try to trap me in a crystal, if I'm being completely honest, which would suck. I would not like to be entrapped in a crystal. You will keep your many thoughts in your brain, Jill. Don't worry. Good. Keep them away. Locked tight. For today. For today. Sammy, don't you dare imagine me doing anything like that. You know what, Sam? Imagine Yuki doing anything you want. Imagine it super hard. For today, listen, we all know it's inevitable that the horny talk is gonna happen, like at some point. Let's just try to not have it happen today. For one day. One singular moment. Okay, let's bring all this out there. Brain jail up the security on the jail sector gutter dirty mind. Brain jail. It's a funny concept. Funny concept. Very hee hee ha ha. I still don't know what this machine is for. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I wish it was a more just efficient way to carry all of this stuff out of here. No brain gel, no thinking at all. Yuki, if you destroy the brain gel, it's over. Sam is gonna spill like a dam. Why? Maybe that could have been phrased a little better, but you know what I mean. Kate thinking, Kate thinking. Place all of this out of the shower here. I don't know why there even is a shower in here. Kinda doesn't make sense why all of this paper is in here. It's like they messed this up on purpose. More inmates for the sector dirty mind. Indeed. It does not help that my own mind is just the way that it is. So everything I say just can be interpreted in such a manner. Tis my fault, tis my fault. Shush, don't talk. Are you sure? It would make for a pretty boring stream if I didn't talk. Wish I could just have like a little flamethrower, just burn all of this. I know I can technically grab a bunch of garbage bags and then collect those up in my inventory, but this is a lot more. I don't want to use those garbage bags up just in case. Summer is a meanie? Why? What does Summer say? Summer, what did you do? There's no way Summer can be mean. Summer, this is Summer we're talking about. It's Summer! Summer is not a meanie. You're either way must be talking to you with respect, because you're a higher being. In the hierarchy? No, no, no. I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson, Yuki. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? She's teasing you and laughing when your face only half reacts. Don't worry. You'll figure out a way to get back at her, eventually. Don't know how, but you'll figure something out. You're smart. You are Sam. What do you mean a lesson? I mean a lesson. You must be taught to respect your, not even your elders, just your superiors. Although I suppose by technicality I'm also your elder. Technically. Let's place this away. Damn it. Come on, out of the way. Over here. Oh, you'll have her face go numb when she'll... And then she'll know what it feels like. Your superior, not me? I disagree. Therefore, I'm correct. Metal hunk of metal. Put it there. Alright. Let's see if there's anything interesting. I still don't know what these coordinates are for. It's foggy outside. There's a lot of garbage. You can't disagree? Yes, I can. I just did. I used this skill called saying no. It's very useful. Very, very useful. Please don't ask how you'll make it numb. I don't want to know. I wasn't gonna ask. I was not gonna ask. I already had that little thought that maybe I should, but then I thought better of it because, well, there are very few solutions to doing such a thing. Oh, there's another one of those. Let me collect that. I got a banana in my inventory. Can I not? Okay, for some reason it won't let me, like, put it in my hand. I suppose I gotta drop it and then just eat it off the ground. Then collect that because, pretty sure I'll slip on that. You will fill her face with ice. No, no, not ice. That would be painful. Let me fix this up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 2, 12, 0. 11, 2. Okay, I messed up the first question. I knew it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 14. This is 6, 7, 2. This is 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 4. 10. So, no, 11. And then 1. There we go. Fix that one up. Oh yeah, half your tongue don't taste. Yeah, I don't, that's not... That's unpleasant. It must be weird though. Can you at least... Well, I was gonna ask if you could still feel stuff on that side of your tongue. Because, you know, I was curious. But then I thought about it and it's like, well, your tongue is numb. Because your face is numb. So of course you wouldn't be able to feel half of, you know, anything. Me and my dumb little questions. Besides all of that, did you guys do anything on this Monday? I know a lot of people don't necessarily enjoy Monday. You know, it is the start of the week, though. It could be seen as, you know, an opportunity of sorts. Just a way to begin a new week. That kind of thing. Positive. Instead of negative. You're not talking to me anymore? Okay, Yuki. Even though you literally just typed in chat to talking me. I mean, to talk to me. Not talking me. That's not how language works. It was very nice outside today. At least over here. I hope it stays like that. It's gotten warmer, so sleeping is a little bit weird. I had to acclimatize to the change in temperature. So I'm only using one blanket. Still feels kind of weird to just use one blanket when after all those months of using like 4 or 5 blankets to keep myself covered and warm. Summer is talking to doctors about you even though you told her not to. Summer is a worrier. Proactive. Doctors scare you? Yeah, I can understand that for some people. She is worrying? She is. I suppose it's difficult to sit still when you are worried. But you went 8 hours ago? True, that's true. I would agree that it's a bit much, but, you know, at the same time, what are you gonna do? Unless you can distract her with random tasks, I don't think there's much you can do about that. 1700. Is there any new emails? No, there isn't. Okay. Kenzo, hail to thee. She's such a sweetie, though. She is. She seems like it. How are you doing, Ken? Any sweets in hand, or are you about to get any sweets in your hands, as you usually do? What's happening? Don't listen to Yuki. Yuki is just being exaggerative. Jolly's being mean? I'm not being mean. I just had to reinforce the fact that I'm a god, and Yuki is not a god. Therefore, Yuki must respect me, and worship me, and think of me as the greatest ever in existence. You won't stop her as long as she doesn't try to take you to the doctors again? The shiny sounds are abound. Actually, I could throw him over there. That'll be a lot easier. You're gonna go check on her? Alrighty. Go check on her. That's a good thing to do. Make sure she's not panicking or anything. I doubt she's panicking, but you know. I was saying not only that, loot stuff too. Okay, I wasn't saying it on purpose though. That was incidental lewdness. And it was Sam who was sort of stoking the flames. I almost said stroking the flames. That wouldn't have made any sense. Lies? No, only truths. Jolly cannot lie. Jolly is the arbiter of all good things that are true and real and not definitely lies. No, keep this open. Keep it open. So we are blaming Sam for my actions. In theory. In practice, I don't know. It's not fully nighttime yet. It's getting close to fully nighttime, though. Have I tested out these machines, whether they work or not? Okay, they have 6 sodas in them. Gotcha, 6 sodas. I got all this garbage out here that I gotta put down in the incinerator. I don't think I'll ever fully clean this place out, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like we will have too many tasks to do before we ever get the chance to fully clean this area out. Any of this, really. You're so happy that Ken's here? You have somebody to defend you now on your behalf? Let's be honest, I don't think Ken can really do much about anything that happens here. But I'm sure you appreciate the solidarity nonetheless. I've been craving like warm chocolate chip cookies like all day, and I don't know why. I forgot about the garbage in this corner. I kind of want to get rid of it because I don't know if anything will happen that will light any of this on fire or anything like that. Just trying to get it out of the way. I wish I could just clean for a good while, but I know that's not going to be the case. Gonna have to clean and work. I don't know why I have this light on. I could just turn this on instead of using my batteries like a smart guy. Can we use this sponge over here? Let me test something out. Okay, that doesn't really seem to work the way I thought it would, or might. What if I just use it like this? Not sure this is working. Not sure this is working at all. Oh, okay, now it is. Great, so we gotta worry about cleaning all this as well. I don't know how we're gonna get to the higher parts of this window. That's gonna take an eternity and a half, but we'll figure that out. Clean that up, clean these corners up. Okay, too dirty it seems. Now I gotta dip it back in there, I imagine. Do I just let it drop? Grab, dip it in the water. What in the world? Okay, hold on. Okay, that's just the water reflecting. I was freaked out for a second. I thought there were like eyes underneath the somehow underneath the stairs of the shower, which doesn't make any sense. I am being silly. gonna need like a stool, a chair, something. Can I go up here and... How far is my cleaning reach? Not very far. Can't stand on these chairs. I'm not silly, I'm mean? No. No, impossible. How can I be mean? I'm the nicest guy you've ever met on this side of the Mississippi River. You know what I am, truly am? Thirsty for coffee. That I forgot I had next to me. You guys gotta remind me to drink my drinks. You agree with Yuki? How dare you? How dare you, Kenzo? Shaking my head. How dare I? Because I'm a god. I do what I please. I'm gonna be honest, this game might be one of those games that just like has my attention going everywhere, and I don't know I don't know how I'm ever gonna be able to focus on like one thing at a time. Because I gotta clean so much, like that, like I need to clean this place. It is an imperative in my mind, but at the same time, we're gonna have tasks to do. So I don't know how I'm gonna get those done. Well, you're a bad god? You make me unhappy. Frowny face. You get frowny fumaro for that. How do you feel? Making me sad, displeased, unhappy. I now require 3 sacrifices. You feel happy? And you say that I'm a bad god. You're all just awful. You're all just awful. Awful people, awful. Oh, that is the wrong button. Sorry, let me just take care of that. Okay, can I exit that? You aren't awful, you're reasonable? What reason do you have to be so mean to me? I'm just trying to be friendly little god man. Heart of mankind, all that good stuff, you know? And you guys are just making me angry. Bad god? No! No, you can't say that. I'm a good god, the goodest. So you're mean to me? Yeah, you're being mean for no reason. I've done no wrong against you. No wrong against any of you, not even Yuki. Ay, Dios mío, why am I yawning? This is unreasonable. If you guys keep being mean, I'm gonna make you all, I don't know, do something. I don't know what, but I'll make you guys do something. Liar? You're the liar. You're the one being rude. Let's see if this works. Yes, it does. I can just swipe at it. We were being rude because I was rude first. How was I ever rude to any of you? You dastardly pieces of creation. You have your reasons? Yeah, well, your reasons are invalid because I said so. I'm rude now? Well, yeah, because you guys started it. How? What do you expect me to do? Just take it? Take it like a good boy and just... What the hell was that sound? Daily tasks. Okay. Cannot determine your location, Doctor. Can you please check that all systems are working properly. Servers, consoles, radio towers. A drone will be sent out eventually when we determined the location. Okay, but okay, hold on. Okay, this game's already confused me. But sure, okay, then I have to check on a bunch of things. You don't know what I did to Yuki? That was mean, but you trust Yuki? That's your first mistake. That's your first mistake. Trusting Yuki. You can't trust Yuki. Yuki's an elf of all things. An elf. Since when were elves trustworthy? Elves are trustworthy? That is a first. The first time I've ever heard such a thing. Okay, let's get these tasks out of the way, even though it's like the middle of the night. Probably. What time is it in this world? Oh, it's literally the middle of the night. Never mind. Yuki is a small elf, not a lying elf. Oh, now you're calling yourself small. Then they can get burned. But Yuki doesn't affiliate with candy shops. Unless they are candy shop working elves. Ah, I see, I see. What was I going to do? Pull this back a little bit. I need a cassette, which I have in my inventory already. Put that there. Okay, we're gonna need to... Actually, I forgot exactly how we do this. You don't like candy, too much sugar, you have sugar allergy, makes your face have pimples. That's not really an allergy, I think. But you know what? That's fine. Okay. Can we begin this? You don't eat sugar? Allergy is a reaction? Yes, but allergy is like a specific type of reaction. I think, generally speaking. I'm no doctor, but you know. Oh, right, I forgot I have to... What am I doing? I'm so dumb. I have to use this thing first. Okay, it's already locked in. Luckily for us. Are various conditions caused by hypersensitivity, so allergy. Okay. You got me, Yuki, you got me. Okay, there we go. The thing is there. Ha. Okay, don't celebrate too hard, or I'll have to punish you with my divine nature by, I don't know, showing up to your house and crawling under your bed and then waiting until midnight to do something. What that something is, I don't know. I'll do something. Don't touch you? Who said I was gonna touch you? There are other ways to torment a person. Okay, go back. See, Ken? He is mean. I'm not being mean. All I said was that I was gonna show up to your house, go under your bed, and wait to do something scary so that you can, pay the price for your transgressions. Don't tell me you're afraid of a little, monster under the bed type of thing. Okay, there we go. Locked it in on the best thing. Now we just have to... I forgot what I have to do after that. I think I have to turn this on and then find a wave. Unless I have to wait for it to download first. I kinda don't know. Okay, it's going back down. So make it negative. It's close to being at 100%. You may not do that. Why not? Who doesn't want me with them in their vicinity? I am glorious in my form, my physique, my linguistic skills. Okay, maybe not the linguistic skills, because just yesterday I was talking about how difficult it is to speak eloquently, but no one? Damn. I guess I'll just be rejected then. Shaking my head. Look at that download speed. Look at that download speed. That shit, somehow this, unironically, downloads faster than my Xbox One when I used to have that thing working. What am I to do? What am I to do? While that downloads. Oh yeah, sponge. I need to clean. I'm surprised I haven't seen anything in the darkness in this game just yet. No spooky little critters running around. Nothing. Maybe it takes a while. I assume it'll take a while. No elves, especially. I would certainly hate to see that. How much cleaning will there be? So much. So much cleaning. Still foggy out there. Okay. Another email, I think. Or maybe that was just a thing telling me that it's ready to... Ready to... Okay, yeah, that was definitely an email. Or was it? No, it wasn't. Okay. So what the hell was that noise? Download speeds are gonna take probably an hour. An in-game... No, it's gonna take more than an in-game hour. It's gonna take... You will be in my sleep paralysis tonight. You know what? Maybe that's not the worst thing to happen. Worse things have happened. Yuki showing up while I'm asleep might be the best thing ever. And what are you gonna do once you somehow cause me to be in a sleep paralysis condition? What will happen, Yuki? What exactly do you plan on doing? That you're gonna just be showing up there? Well, you said so yourself. You were gonna show up to my sleep paralysis. You can't just You're the one that said you were gonna be there, so you better have an explanation as to why you're there. You don't know? Quite unfortunate, quite unfortunate. I can't remember whether I'm smiling or not. I think I am. You got food? Food, food, food. What did you get for food? I want to know what you got for food. I ate waffles this morning. Waffles and omelette. It's been a long while since I had a waffle. What is Jolly doing now? What am I doing? I'm just responding to what Yuki said. Yuki said that he was gonna show up during my sleep paralysis. And I said, oh, okay, what are you gonna do? What the hell is that? Oh, we have a face, apparently. That's kind of creepy. Look at that up there. That's her face. I know we have a body, but like, why can we see our own head? That's so odd. Only once we're like up against a wall too. You don't like the way I talk to you? Now nothing? You see? Yuki's the one instigating. I'm just responding. Retaliating in kind. You should go after him? Go ahead. Go after him. I'm teasing? No, I'm just asking questions. What else do we need to do? I guess we could go do the, we could go to the... Which ones were they? Actually, I have to write this down. Lima, Romeo, Quebec. Notebook. Put it down on the table. Liar? No, no. If I were a liar, my pants would be on fire. What the hell did it say? LRQ. LRQ. And then the thing we had to do was look up their codes. I kind of forget what their codes are. SV hash. SV hash. Jolly does lie, that's true? Since when? Why do you speak like this about me? Are you planning my folly? Should I be concerned about the two of you making plans? Once you've done that, attach it to the lid. Okay, I guess I'll just have to use normal paper then, right? I'll do that during the daytime. It's a lot easier to exist then. So let's take a little nap. Turn this off. You have a peaceful plans for me? As long as they are peaceful and not violent and or terrorizing. Really peaceful plans? Peaceful. I love peace. Peace is so beautiful. Okay, why is there just random noises? Just random noises I hear from the outside world as I'm asleep. In game. That's not concerning at all. Okay, it's 8 in the morn. Is this the radio tower I have to check up on? Because I know they tell me every now and again, like, hey, we don't know where you are. Which I don't know how I'm supposed to tell them where I am. Like, it kind of should be obvious that I'm here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Let me just climb that radio tower. Then we'll go check up on the radios. Then we'll call the... Well, after we do what we're supposed to do, I guess. We'll just hopefully not mess this up. And hopefully 3 generator things won't just blow up for no reason. I don't like looking down. Just look up. Just look up. Nothing wrong with looking up. I love the air. I love the sky. The sky looks lovely. Oh, this is what's wrong. Lost connection. That's why. Okay. That's why they don't know that I'm here. Roger that. This has... I kind of want to bring this down, but I don't know exactly if I should keep it up here for some reason. This is a good lay of the land, though, even though it doesn't lay all of the land, because I know there's more in that direction, right? There's the generator back there. What is that? Is that beyond our... I think that's technically beyond our reach. That might be. Where's the gate again? I forget where the gate is. No, maybe not. Maybe we can reach that tower. Okay, let me save. I think we're doing a lot better this time around than we were at first. At first, I was really jarred. Having... Oh, there's the drone. Look at him go. He's dropping something. Let's go check it out. And I'm not gonna look down. Because I don't like heights. Even in video games, it kind of freaks me out a little bit. Not as much, but if I definitely fall from a tall height in the game, I will feel that. I will feel that drop. Not an enjoyable thing. Okay, we got that task done. We have to open up the garage. Gonna open that up, because for now we don't really have any worries about anything coming in. Apparently there are going to be things that might try to come inside, but I don't think I gotta worry about that at the moment. So let's open this up. Okay, sponge. Okay, the box just decided to die. I don't know why. Which means, well, nothing really, I guess. Okay. This is fueled up, right? Yeah, it's got fuel in it. I need the keys, though. I don't think I can drive this without the keys. Let's get the rest of our tasks done. So I'll leave the sponge behind. I'll leave this right here somewhere on the desk. Leave that right there. This is how much... Okay, downloaded. Hold. Oh, sorry, not hold. Import. Oh, no, sorry. Save signal. Import. Grab. Put it in here, in the drive slot. Fucking toss that stuff to the side. And I think I just gotta... do that. Import. Okay, I don't really know, but I know I gotta use one of the boxes, so let me just leave that there. Let me go out, map. Where's the map? If I remember correctly, I wish I could just open this in my hand. That would be fucking useful. Lima, Romeo, and Quebec. Lima is to our left. Romeo is in fuck off the middle of nowhere. And then Quebec is also kind of in butt fuck middle of nowhere. Okay. I might want to take this map with me. Just yoink that. Figure out where the keys for the thing are. Let's take a little nap. Recuperate like till 60%. Where are the keys, man? Collect. I forget if they were in here or if they were downstairs where the thing is, or... They might be in here. There we go. Collect. Noob Nerd, hail to thee. How are you doing? I forgot where it was exactly. Okay, if that way is... So Lima is in that direction. It might be that one. Lima, Quebec. You're doing good? Good. I am performing my tasks as well and as efficiently as I can, which is not very efficiently. Not yet, anyways. Yeah, Lima, I think is that one. If it's not this one, then it's the one down the road. Yeah, base. Let's see if this is the place I'm supposed to be at. I forget where the name tags are. This is Kilo. Okay. Is it more up the hill? Or is it that one? It might be that one. Hold on. Let me pull out the map. Yeah, I think it's that one over there. Good thing I brought the map with me this time around. I'm about to watch some Love and Light TTV. What does that even mean? What is that? What do you mean, Love and Light? Look them up? How about you just explain? Use your words. They're amazing creators? Ah, I see. I'll take your word, but knowing you, it might just be more of the same usual noob nerdy stuff. Okay, Lima. Right, we're at Lima. Time to get these codes, write them down. We gotta do this before the end of the day, I think, so we still have until the 24th hour server. Okay, 15, 3, 3, 6, 8, 14, 8, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, there we go. What do you mean, noob nerdy? You know what I mean. sv.hash. Hash code. Okay. Pull out my notebook. It's 112. Wish I could just... Hold on. You're back? Welcome back, Kenzo. You don't know what I mean? You'll have to figure it out then. You're back with food again? Again, What did you get this time around? BB... No, not lowercase. BB... FB6. FB6... 2B. 2B. Might have to put the whole name. Lima. I don't know if I have to put the whole name in the name or, sorry, the whole name in the notebook, or if I can just put, like, L instead of just the whole name. Okay, let's see. How do I even spell Lima? Okay, it's with an I. Collect. We have to go to Quebec next. Quebec is... I don't know which situation. I mean, situation. Which direction. that way, I think. Hold on. Okay, we're here. So if we're looking this way, I have to backtrack past Kilo and continue down the road. Getting to Romeo is gonna be tricky because it's all the way in fucking Narnia, but that's alright. I should have taken a jerry can with me just in case. Quebec, here we are. Let me just spell that out on the notebook. I don't even know if I spelled it correctly. Yes, I did, I think. Quebec. Okay, yep. Collect. Head upstairs. This one's working right. sv.hash. Okay, let me put the notebook right next to the screen. Hopefully it'll stay there when I drop it. Okay, right there. 1 6 3 6 7 6 4 C 7 9. This one's not the right letter. Okay, this one's working correctly. Gotta be careful that my character doesn't get too tired. Let me look at the map. We're at Quebec. We gotta go all the way till Bravo, and then I assume there's gonna be a road near Bravo that's gonna let us go up to Romeo. Let's drop one of these. I got plenty of fuel. I don't gotta worry about nothing. Let's see, Mikey, Mike, Yankee, Charlie. Can I? Okay, let me get off the thing. Yeah, so head towards Mike. No, is that an M? That's basically an M. Yeah, okay. Charlie would be that way. So head up to Mike and continue forwards to whatever N is. Gotta go that way, really. Double checking that this is the right one. This is Bravo, so let's go up that hill, I suppose. Gotta be a little careful. I think it's that one right there, that satellite. Okay, we're going a little fast, but that's fine. It's broken already. Something happened to it, and we haven't even gotten there. Okay, I'll stop right here. I brought my hammer. Good thing I did. It's gonna take a while, unfortunately. It's just the way that it is. There we go. Can we go? There we go. Okay, so I gotta make sure these are at 100%. It's not broken, but there was smoke coming out of there. Maybe the smoke is normal. I don't know. Let's see. Romeo. Yep. Get the book out. Drop it right here. That's not fine. Let me kind of do that. This one's working just fine as well. Okay. Use. Romeo is 1795435 double E. That's fine. Collect. I am gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Noob, what in the world are you yapping on about? I know when my mic is off. I have a little light on it that turns red when it's off and green when it's on. So you cannot trick me. Your skill sets cannot be applied here, unfortunately. That and it would be kind of hard for you to hear me pissing since the piss room is, not here. It's over there in the other direction that is not here. Gonna save. Okay, so something I have to remember is to make sure that the transformers are, I think that's what they're called, transformers. That they are A-OK and in mint condition. So I have to go to them, press the button, go do whatever I gotta do. This is weirdly enough kind of like a nice game to play, I suppose. Like, because I know a little bit about it. There have been things I've been spoiled on just because I've watched people play it, this game. But just like in general, it feels like a rather nice game to just like chill in. There is a mode, I think, in which nothing dastardly or weird happens and you just get to chill, essentially. Okay, I have to get the codes into a box, then I have to... Wait, where's the base? The codes on top of the box, sorry. The little data thing into the box, and then I have to go to where the drone is, and then order it to come over here so that it picks up the package and then delivers it, and then I get money. Whoops. Oh, good thing I didn't break my neck. And there goes the RV. That's not an RV. I don't know what they call those. Nope. Okay. ATV, I think is what they call them. Vroom vroom. I'm in me mom's car. Fuck off. Alright, let's figure out that whole put thing in box, put paper on top of box thing before nightfall comes. Computing level, I don't think that's really necessary. I don't think I have the option to do that. So I'll just take it as is. Take this box. Put it right here. Use. Put that in there. Put that on top. Get this paper out. Let me actually confirm that I'm gonna be doing this the right way. Bravo, space, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I think I got that for all of them. Tear off. Collect. Okay, put that in there. Lid on top. Then I just gotta bring it to the... Okay, once you've done that, attach it to the lid of a drive box, send it off with the drone. Hold the box, go to the place. I don't know where the drone comes to collect stuff. I assume right here. We're gonna have to see, because there's a hole. So it's like, it might come here and try to pick things up somewhere around here, but that wouldn't make much sense since the thing is right here. Maybe this is only delivery, when it's delivering something. And then when it has to pick up something, it does it from right here. Could be possible. I can't seem to pick it up or anything, so I assume I've done this correctly. Because otherwise I feel like I'd be able to just pick it up. Okay, keep clear. Let me just get off of that. We'll see whether it picks it up or not. Maybe it's glitched out. I don't know. Hopefully not. Okay, there it goes. Yoinked it. Yoinked that shit and just fled. Alrighty. Let us head to rest, because our character needs their beauty sleep. Beauty sleep would be appreciated, I'm sure. I forgot I left this open. I think we'll sleep until we are fully... Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Sleep until we're like fully charged up on rest. I don't see why not. Okay, that was just the sound of all the damn machines deciding to... all the satellites just locking in, moving. Why? Did something go wrong? I hope not. We're gonna have to test that out. Okay, nothing's wrong, inherently. We got batteries in here. We'll take the MRE that's in here, leave the other one in there. What time is it in game? 23. We'll see if there's anything to worry about. I don't know what any of these things mean. Solus Astro Processing Unit. That doesn't help with much of anything. We have a couple of boxes, one in the bedroom. Okay, any mail. Daily task information. Got your package, Dr. Kel, but the hash codes are not complete. Please complete the task. Can't do anything without a full report, Dr. Kel. Please redo the full report. Check the satellite service again, Lima. Oh, come on. How did I fuck up Lima? Package received. 5 points have been sent to your account. This data sucks. Cannot gather anything from it. I hope your dishes are fine, though. We can't send another technician to your place. You have failed with the report. Okay, somehow I failed the report. 2 signals of level 0. Well, that's frustrating, isn't it? Let's see if there's anything new to spot around here. There's one. That's gonna take a while. I hear the drone coming along. I don't know why it's coming here. Guess it's dropping stuff off, which is fine. Wish we had some like outside lights right here to point it down here. Let's see, MRE and a drive, so they gave us our drive back. Not the box though. There's an extra little thing. Let me place this right here. Gonna have to wait for that to do its thing, okay. Detection status. Am I gonna have to wait for that? I think I do have to wait for the detection status to go to 100. I suppose while I wait around, I technically can go and check the satellites right now. Lima, Charlie, Papa. Okay, get the notes out. Where did I leave the notebook? Right here. Lima, Charlie, Papa. Collect. Somehow I failed the first report. I call bullshit on that, but can't do nothing about that now. It is nighttime, so we're gonna have to be a little bit careful when we drive out. Okay, let's look at the map before we go anywhere. We already know where Lima is. It's like right next to us. Charlie is north. Papa is that way. Grab, collect. We've still got plenty of fuel in that thing. We'll leave the light on so that it's easier to drive in here. This thing also has lights on it. I did say we're gonna take a jerry can. So let me Let me do that. That would be smart. Leave that open. Doesn't really matter. Collect. There we go. Lima's the one on the hill, so it's the one over here, I think. Can barely see anything. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Super difficult to see. I do have flashlight batteries, so that's good on me. I would dislike it if I did not have those. I do remember how to replace the batteries, thank goodness. Okay, close that behind me. SV.hash. Okay, bring out the notebook. There we go. That's not the notebook. This is the notebook. Make sure this thing is still on. It is. Use Lima is at 11F 8277. I think that's 2 zeros and a 4. One F 8277 004. All right, that's one done. Now we gotta head north. If I remember correctly, we'll look at the map, no worry. I heard something, and I didn't like that. Okay, hopefully there's no oogly booglies out there. Drive carefully. Yeah, we just keep headed this way. Then I gotta check out this sign. Charlie's this way. It's a good thing they have those signs, thank gods. If they didn't, I'd have to be pulling out that map every other second. Okay, let's see if this one's it. This one might be Bravo. No, it's Delta. Wrong one. I knew I was at the wrong place. Didn't know which wrong place. Okay, we're right next to it, so Charlie should be somewhere that way. Might be that one. How do I get up there? I can just drive up with no issues, I hope. That's what all-terrain vehicles are for. Okay, let's see. Check the name tag. Charlie. It's another thing. Radio tower is blinking. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Our character's hungry because their tummy is rumbling. Come on. Just fix yourself correctly, please. Good enough. Alrighty. Code for Charlie is 029326 CDA5. 029326 CDA5. Machine's working just fine. Okay, let's just take out the map. We gotta head to Papa from what I remember. Papa is way behind. We can go in a circle, in theory. In practice, I don't know how easy that would be. Go south first. Maybe just go back to base and make our way from there. Might be easier. Would be a little easier with the daylight out and about, but can't complain too much. Oh. Okay, let me see. Delta Mike, Bravo Charlie. Kilo, yeah. Base is right there. If I go this way, it'll be quicker, probably. Daylight's shining through. Just have to double check the... Okay, wait, Juliet, something. Hotel, India. Let me double check this damn map. Yeah, we get to hotel, we go past hotel. Good thing the sun's coming up, because that means I don't have to use my flashlight as often just to see where I'm going. This one's Juliet. since we gotta go. Depends on which direction. If we're looking straight up, we gotta go this way. Left. I think we gotta go left. It's honestly kind of hard to tell. This is where whiskey is. Uh-huh. Okay, that's not not where I wanted to do that. Hold. Okay, we definitely... Okay, if whiskey is that way, so that would be that way. We gotta go a little bit back. Or maybe that way is where... Did I misread the map? Probably. Let's go towards whiskey. I feel like I'm making this a little bit more complicated than it has to be, but that's what I get for not knowing how to read maps, I suppose. I just need a place where I can sort of see the lay of the land. And whiskey is pretty high up there, so... Theory should be this way. Okay, huh. Let me check out this little statue area. There's a little something over there, like a building. Don't know what it is. I'll leave this here and then just kind of check this out. There's a sign and a thing here. Garbage can. Ow. Warning. Restricted entry forbidden. Behind is notice. Behind this notice? So we can't go back there, or bad things happen if we go back there. William the Protector. And may the hungry be fed, may the weak be defended, and my enemies shall perish. And the memory of the Great One, the one who protected us. He's a goat with 4 horns, and creatures that are multi-horned like that don't tend to have a good reputation. Gonna check out if that satellite over there is Papa. What in the world is this right here? It's like a bunker. There's fencing in there as well. I would have to drag a box or something out here. Out of order. There's another notepad over here. Is there a way to enter this? It doesn't really look like it. I thought there might be. It's getting foggy. I don't want to stick around here. We'll see if this frickin' thing is William or not. I mean, not William. Oh. Okay, we landed. We landed perfectly fine. 'Cause I am plenty lost. Hotel. Okay, we're at Hotel Trivago. So in theory, it should be diagonal, right? If this way is complete south, then somewhere over there? I sometimes hear things moving around and it makes me a little spooked. Oh, that one's Papa, I think. Let's save. Found it after a while. I think we've been out here for quite some time though, so we gotta hurry it up so that we can get back to the base, do the download thing. Because I think we also need to take in another, if I remember, another freaking thing. Okay, yep, this is Papa. Okay, SV dot hash. Okay, 157F 80 A5 AB, I think that says. Yeah. The machines are fine here. I might want to check that transformer and then head back to base. Wish I had a watch on my character, but we do not. Oh, isn't that just odd? I don't know how that's happening. Hmm. Interesting sight that beholds me. It's just, let me take a little screenshot of that if I can. Or let me get closer to it. Probably not the best idea to be so close to whatever the hell's going on here. I can't even take my screenshot. You know what? Let's just leave them be. They're just vibing there. Nothing to worry about. Hopefully. Absolutely normal activities. Maybe it's just my character being tired. It is getting foggier, and that's not something I like. And where in the world am I right now? Where am I? It's a question I have for myself. Okay, river. Oh, I did not assume that was gonna be this deep. Huh. Alright. Let me just get myself out of here. Can we grab our thing and get us out of there? Yes, we can. Okay, which tower is this one? Delta. Okay, so we're close to home. Right there, the tower. Cut across the river, that's fine. We'll just cross the little bridge that's down here, because it gets us there either way. Forget how far it is, though. I think it's right down there. There I am. Alright, get off the vehicle. Let me check on a few things. Okay. Gotta make sure I get things done on time. I don't even know what time it is. Okay, 9 in the morning, not bad. Take a seat. Try and figure this out. Okay, lower this. Raise this. Sorry, that lowers it. I forgot that I was at -1. Raise. There we go. Now this needs to be wiggling about. Okay, go backwards. Gonna have to take this one slow, because the thing rises really quick. And it doesn't rise all that far up either. I think that's as good as it gets for us. It's gonna take a while. Well, that gets done. What time is it? We gotta get 2 freaking things in, right? And then I gotta put it through this machine and make sure it does stuff. I don't know how long that takes. That's gonna take some time. Let's just turn this off. Oh, we need to, right, I need to check the other transformer to make sure that thing doesn't just blow up. Might have to do that right now. Our character is kind of tired, but they're just gonna have to hold on. Okay, Transformer 1. No, we already did that one. Transformer 2, I think, is the one we gotta go to. And where was it again? Okay, so it is right side. Or is it hotel? Yeah, it's this side, I think. No, hold on. No, it is that side. This one's India. That one maybe is Quebec. I gotta look for Quebec and then I gotta keep going. Okay, this is hotel. Damn it, I'm in the completely opposite area. Juliet is the one I'm supposed to go to. So much to keep track of. It's kind of hard not to get lost just straight up so often. This one might not even be whiskey. I hope it is. I mean, Quebec. It is Quebec. Okay, follow the lines and we'll get to the transformer. Click that on, then head back to base. Not have to worry about nothing. Rest our character up. Barrel, huh? Is there anything in there? No. It does carry quite a bit, so we might want to bring it along somehow at some point. I don't know how we'll do that. This does not have a lot of fuel in it left. Hopefully that thing is downloaded. I also have to find the other thing. Okay, pull up. Hop out. Get the jerry can out. That's it for the can. Doesn't have a lot. I forgot about that. They don't carry all that much liquid in them. Too tired to run around, makes sense. $12, okay. That's still downloading, unfortunately. At what rate? A very slow one. Forgot about this pile. I wonder if there'll be a way we can like hook boxes and whatnot to our little ATV thing. I'll wake us up when we get to like a sleep level of 40. Check on the progress of that download. $60 something. Literally nothing. Can we check the... What can we do in here? TR that check. Okay, everything's good. TV that check. Okay, something's wrong with the radio tower, I think. Fix this up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 8, 0, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That was 17. 16. 16. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 4, 4, 6, 2. Okay. And the other servers that need cleaning up. I'll head to the tower, check if that thing's working. We're doing so good so far. Seen one strange thing. I forgot about my character being there, that you can see their face when you look up. That terrified me. Alright, this is up and running now again. Look at this shit. Why would they make that a thing? That's terrifying. Just looking at your own face, looking down at you. I also have to ensure the satellites are good. I kind of forgot about that. Have we received any mail also? There's a bunch of garbage out here, because of course there is. It's that little bunker thing. I got no clue what it does. I suppose it's like a safety thing. No mail. Gosh, at this rate, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get a second, signal, really. Really, what does it say error when you want to check the radio towers? TV.check, right? I typed that, doesn't really work. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Calibrate satellites. Target name, ping, reset. Calibration, blah blah blah. Let me just eat some random MRE again. We'll give our character like 2 hours of sleep. Not exactly 2 hours, but I'll wait this time around until we reach 50 something, or maybe just get close to it. Alright, it is sometime. Sometime in the day. It's foggy again. Not the unusual. It's thundery too, I suppose. Alright, is this finished up? Close. Gonna use the restroom again. I'll be right back. Return I have, and drinking my coffee I have not. Okay, now that's done and over with. It was cold. Kind of for keep. It's just a cycle for me. Every time I have my drink right next to me, it'll always be forgotten at some point, and then I drink it again, and by then it's cold. Not bad, just cold. What am I to do? I have like 10 minutes left on stream. I don't know if I can even go and find another. Has the signal freaking weakened? Ay, Dios mío. Does that change how quickly? You know what? It probably does, doesn't it? Why is it losing more? Didn't know that was even a thing it could do. I certainly hope that helped out with the load speed, because we're about to hit the 24-hour mark in game. That seems to be helping, kinda. Didn't know the signal was gonna start wavering and whatnot, so I don't think we're gonna be able to accomplish the order we set out to accomplish. Suppose I'll just clean. Continue to clean. We won't be able to see too well of what we clean and what we've not accomplished to clean. What is that red thing right there? Why is the cursor red when I move it to the to that? I need an explanation. Alright, we're at 100% with this thing. Let me clean that up real quick. Put this away. Okay, I can just press R. I kinda just always forget that. Okay, save signal. Upload it. Right, I have to go through this thing. That's what I forgot to do last time, didn't I? Forgot to do this fucking thing. Which is why the guy was like, hey, this is like indecipherable. No text data detected. Really? Is that like a good thing or a bad thing? Because I don't know. Okay, we can't play it at 1. We can only play it at 0. We can just kind of keep going with this. How much can we go with this? A lot. I assume that doesn't matter though. I'll leave that there for now. I don't even know. I don't know what we can do. Gotta find another signal, I guess. Wait for that to download. Put it there. Put another freaking... And who knows if we have the time to download that new piece of data. And we got like 4 hours left to call that drone down. And the data just does not go fast in this place. We can still turn in the report. What in the world was that sound? Okay, let me check on the goddamn. 9, so 8, 7, 6, 5. That's 6. This is 1. This is 6, 5, 4, 10, 0, 0. I hope all the damn machines are good to go. I mean, for all we know, they're all working. They should be all working. I hope they're all working. I think we might have to end it off here, though. So let me save. And I'll just send us over to the menu. That will be all for today, my kindred. I hope you all have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, wherever and whenever you are. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. Tomorrow, we'll probably be back to Half-Life. Gotta sort of finish that up, assuming we're close to the end, which I think we might be halfway through, maybe? I'm not too sure. But I will see you then. Goodbye, everyone.